take 4 of this video because I decided that the other 3 weren't good enough. Okay, this is the Pyrophorus noctilucus Careguide that I've been talking about so much. I just recorded this like probably 2 days for you guys. So keep that in mind. Thank you. Okay. So first off, we're going to talk about larvae. And first we're going to talk about the housing. So for larva Pyrophorus noctilucus, you want a deli cup just like this. You can go bigger, but I recommend this. Easy, simple, small, more cost effective, perfect. Keep the soil always wet. Nothing fancy. Have some holes, maybe 5 little holes in here. Clean the lid every once in a while, because sometimes when you put in food, you see these little flies. These are dry, these are all dead. I probably need to clean this, but yeah, you wanna wipe down the lid every once in a while, maybe the sides a little bit. And then obviously for food, you want to take out food and stuff when you do this. So make sure to do that. And then for wait, hold on. No, he's not going to show himself. Okay, that's a different species, not Pyrophorus noctilucus, whatever. Same thing, though. So, and then for larvae, you kind of just want to, for like feeding, once or twice a week, put some dog food or like a cut-in-half superworm, which is what I feed, on top of the substrate. If it's like a young larva, make sure that the larva isn't still in there when you discard the remnants of the food. And then make sure you again wipe the cup down. You don't gotta do any soil if you don't need to for a while, but it would be nice. I recommend using flick soil, at least for the L1, L2, but it's not necessary. Just keep the soil always wet. That is very important. If they dry out, they die. They will die if they dry out. Other than that, they're really hardy. Just keep them misted. I misted my cup once. No. I think I misted, like, I did 5 sprays every 2 days. No. You can probably go 3 days with that. Probably around there. As long as it's not flooded. They can do a little bit waterlogged, but don't have like water sitting at the bottom. Like, all the soil just needs to be wet and they'll be fine. They'll dig their little tunnels. And then, yeah, I think that's mostly good for larvae. And then what you want to do for adults is you want to have them in something like this. This is a little Japanese critter keeper I got from Daiso. A little lid like this. You want good ventilation for the adults. As for the larvae, you just have 5 little holes. The adults, you want lots of ventilation. And you want, I recommend flake soil if you're trying to breed them for oviposition, which is laying eggs. You just want to spritz them like this every 2 days. So you're going to go mist that one day, skip a day, and then on the day after, mist again. You can mist one side or both, totally up to you. But the point is that in the day in the middle, that soil is going to dry out, and that's going to cause them to want to lay eggs. Boop. And then, once you're doing that, that is for the most part good. But a few warnings. Pyrophorus noctilucus and click beetles in general, as well as like fireflies and other sensitive beetles like that, they're sensitive to chemicals and other things, especially in the wild. That's why you might not see them as much, and that's especially why not near human settlements or something like that, or why you keep hearing about all this stuff about fireflies. Gotta tone down the chemicals and all that stuff, right? Well, the reason they're saying that is because click beetles are, sensitive to chemicals and stuff. I had a run-in with this when two of my Pyrophorus noctilucus passed away from chemicals, and I was trying to get rid of some ants nearby. It wasn't all that close, but it was still kind of nearby. With I used some Windex and some vinegar. The vinegar didn't cause it, it was the Windex, because I was kind of rushing. They were getting too close for my comfort, and that caused, sadly, 2 casualties. If you do get cleaner near on their enclosure or near, immediately take them out. Spritz them with water, which I use dechlorinated water, by the way. And then dry them off with a paper towel, like immediately. I found that I did save one of my beetles this way. There's a third one that was affected, but I saved it because I washed the pesticides off, or not pesticides, Windex. Or supposedly, I don't know. I mean, I think that's what happened. It happened around the same time I sprayed in a nearby area, and then one of them started acting weird, like their joints started getting all weird stiff. So I was like, oh no, okay, I know what's happening. Or like I kind of had an idea. I know it was kind of like a shot in the dark. But the point is, I did that, and he survived a lot longer, and then he passed away of old age, maybe like a month later, or so. At least I'm pretty sure. And I only have 2 left. If you're wondering, I restarted out with 5: Chomper, Caterwing, Bella, Ecpyrosis, and the unnamed one. I don't know if the last name, they don't have a name. But those 2 of them passed away from the chemical accident, and actually one passed away a couple days ago from old age, so that's good. The adults live for about 4 to 6 months. The larvae live for about 1 to 2 years, and don't really glow. The adults do glow, and the pupa do glow. The larvae can glow, actually. It's just they have to be really stressed out, so I haven't really tried it. And then the pupa will last maybe 1 or 2 weeks. It's not that long. Just keep the soil wet again. And then if they create a chamber at the bottom, don't take them out. They lack the saliva, supposedly, to keep their burrows more stable, like other beetles. And sometimes they'll kick themselves to the top, which is what most of mine did. And that's perfectly fine. Just leave it. And then keep the soil moist if that is the case. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will add any parts that I missed here. And then I will add to it later. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much for everyone who has been watching my videos so far. I love sharing my hobbies with everyone. And I would love for anyone to ask me questions in the comment section. Please have a good night. And oyasumi nasai, minasan.